This is Frank. So this is a company that back in 2021 sold to JPMorgan, was acquired by JPMorgan Chase for $175 million. They were alleging that they are the Amazon of higher education. They were helping people with financial aid applications, which is a very messy process. JPMorgan acquired them thinking they had some 4.25 million accounts. Turns out they had maybe 300,000 and they fabricated most of their accounts. So now JPMorgan Chase is suing the founder of Frank. Her name is Charlie Jandis.
Whoa. Hey, Oren, what? Let me ask you this about this Charlie Jandis. Was she featured by an organization for potentially being a rising star of some kind?
Are you alluding to the fact that she was under 30 and maybe she was one of the 30 under 30 that Forbes so notoriously writes about every year?
You don't say. So you're saying that someone in the 30 under 30 could be could be sued for potentially fraud? What is this?
Are you suggesting that Elizabeth Holmes, that Sam Bankman-Fried, that Carolyn Ellis, and now Charlie Javis were all 30 under 30?
Dare you, Oren, make these insinuations?
It's funny, we were talking about this. We were talking about this before we recorded, but Jezebel has been joking about this, that now that there is this notorious convicted before 35 list that should now be written about.
It's my favorite joke is, Your Honor, my client is a 30 under 30. It's fine. I mean, my gosh, granted, listen, there's a lawsuit pending. We don't know what's true, what's not true. I get it. These are all in good, these are all jokes and good fun. But that being said, like, my gosh, guys, like, how many Forbes 30 under 30 are we going to hear stories about? Like, it's almost like the Madden curse, right? You're on the cover of Madden and right. It ruins your career. Like, if you're a Forbes 30 under 30, I'm going to have to just assume now that you've committed at least a little fraud. Like, a little bit.
I mean, that's... I will say this. If you're investing in somebody who is a 30 under 30, maybe do your due diligence twice over.
All right. You misunderstand. In 2022, it was vibes over due diligence. That's it. You gotta trust the vibes. Don't do due diligence. Again,
due diligence is out, vibes are in. That's what you're saying.
Folks, you're listening to this, we're joking. We're watching the story at the backdrop of all of the other stuff we've heard about in the Netflix, Hulu, Amazon series we've watched. Again, what is being alleged is horrifying, truly fraud if it's true. That being said, you got to chuckle at it because I can't. Fiction is stranger than reality, or is not as strange as reality. I'm sorry.
One of my favorite details, though, from the story is that Javis hired a professor for $18,000 to fabricate all.
He had no idea, too, right?
He
didn't even know. He's like, yeah, whatever. Whatever, 18 grand.
What did you think he was doing? I'm hiring you to create 4 million fake accounts or accounts. What did he think that I was doing with that?
Or if you just give me the sack of dollars in the brown sack, and it's cool. All right, I don't ask questions like that. No. Jokes aside. I always have to caveat this because it's pending litigation. Jokes aside, but this is truly though. If true, this is exactly what I would expect from a 2021, 2022 investment. Like we were seeing so much of it because the money was flowing so heavily, especially VC-backed investments. Things were just coming up out of nowhere. And granted, some of it was great stuff. Some of it was not so great stuff. Some of them were fantastic companies. Some of them were horrible companies. So it'll definitely be, this is a lawsuit we'll be monitoring. If only we can make at least a couple more jokes.
Anything for the bit.
Anything for the bit. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, like and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Check us out also on LinkedIn and Twitter to keep up to speed with what we're doing. Catch you on the next one.